Perfect.
Do not deserve this. Hashtag domestic violence awareness. Hashtag it's okay to speak up.
Don't let a man have to tell you twice he don't want you.
Clavicle died. She came in, she first got her heart stopped when she arrived at Grady. So we put her in the OR and CPR. We got her back for a short period of time, but unfortunately, we couldn't save her.
No! I want to see her. I need to see her.
We will. Let's finish, put her on the chair.
I need to see her right now. No! I need to see her.
Okay. You better see her. We better see her. We better see her. We better see her. I'll get her finished putting what you can see her, okay? Okay. Give her a few minutes, okay? Get ready, okay? I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I don't give a fuck if I'm abusive. I am. I accept it. I don't give a fuck.
You don't care if you're abusive.
I don't give a fuck. No, I don't. You haven't seen nothing, Sierra. You haven't seen shit. I am abusive. I am a fucking mad person. And what?
That's not.
And what? Exactly. Exactly. I don't give a fuck.
It's mine. It's my fucking key. Where's my key?
Fuck.
Do you think I'm one to be fucked with? Is that what you think?
Give me my
Like I have nothing to lose at this point. Where's my fucking key?
I will give it to you.
Give it to me now.
I can't.
Then I'll put you on the fucking ground.
Those video clips that you just heard is what it was like every single time that I tried to end it with Ted, if not worse. I'm here sharing the story time. I'm sorry that it's taken me so long, but this is the first weekend that I have both of my kids together since he tried to kill me on June 13th. I asked you guys what you guys wanted to hear, and it sounds like you guys want to hear everything leading up to that point. So I'm going to start with how we met. Ted and I actually knew each other back in middle school and high school, and we reconnected on Hinge. We FaceTimed a few times before actually meeting up for our date, and we bonded and connected on a whole nother level. We had so much in common, and I already felt so connected to him at that point, even before meeting him in person. When we first met, even on his Hinge profile, it said that he was a PE teacher. That was a lie. The whole relationship from the very beginning was based off of lies on his end. He was not a PE teacher. He had told me that his car was in the shop, which it was not. Come to find out, his license was suspended. And his excuse for that was he was embarrassed and he didn't want me to judge him for that. So I disregarded that. The PE teacher thing, I disregarded that as well. His story for that was he was embarrassed to tell me that what he was actually doing was day trading, because at the time I was working 2 jobs and he was embarrassed that I would judge him. So all lies from the very beginning. I've also gotten a lot of questions as to why I didn't Google his name before dating him. And to answer that, I did. The thing about Ted is that he's really quick on his feet and he comes up with these crazy stories. And he had a story that actually made sense. So again, I disregarded it. You might be hearing this thinking that I was dumb for believing everything that he said. But the thing is that the town that we were living in is small and we didn't know a lot of the same people, and I feel like somebody would have said something, especially because we were already posting stuff on social media at that point. So I ignored it. I ignored every single red flag from the beginning. I'm running out of time, so I'll be posting the next parts all together. I'm posting this one first because I feel like a lot of you are getting impatient. I don't want to make you guys mad, so the next parts will be posted all together. And trust me, you guys are going to want to watch the stuff that I have to share from somebody that I grew up with. I think to myself, how could that be possible? But yeah, stay tuned.
Think you just gonna fucking bug me and shit? I ain't touched you in your face. Yes, you did. I got a mark. Whatever.
What you are currently looking at is footage from a home security camera that has been going viral in China recently, sparking conversations about the issue of domestic violence in the country. 1 in 4 women in China are subject to domestic violence, and few get the justice that they deserve. The reason? Vague laws and lack of social support. In this video series, we're going to be taking a closer look at domestic violence in China in an attempt to understand the social and legal elements at play. I hope you'll stick around. The man in the video is Wang Pengfei. He is a CPC member and used to hold a position as a deputy manager for a company in the area. However, after the home security footage went viral, Wang's company announced that they would be removing him from his position. The CPC gave him a severe disciplinary warning. Wang was only detained for 5 days, and according to this report from Global Times, his wife was educated by the police. According to the police that reported on the scene, the couple had gotten into a dispute over family chores, and the wife's words and actions led to the escalation of the conflict, which caused the domestic violence. It's not unusual to come across victim blaming within reports on domestic violence cases, as more often than not, domestic violence is handled as though it were a quarrel, in which both parties are equally responsible. This comes from the emphasis on the pursuit of social harmony within China, as seen here in Chapter 1, Article 1 of China's first domestic violence law, which was released in 2015. The concept of social harmony can be seen in almost everything in China, from its expectations for international relations to the way that it handles family law. In order to understand China's domestic violence issue, one must understand the concept of social harmony. Harmony in this context means maintaining composure. It's surface level, and it relates to the concept of mianzi, or face. One way to make somebody lose face is by confronting or criticizing them in public. There's a Chinese proverb, 家丑不可外扬, which means don't air your family's dirty laundry in public. On average, it takes 35 instances of domestic violence before victims reach out to police. To leave the husband is to disrupt the social harmony of the family and to provoke disdain from the community. One heartbreaking instance of this is the case of Lamo. She was a live streamer in China, and while on live stream one day, her ex-husband broke into her house, poured gasoline on her, and set her on fire. She died of her injuries 2 weeks later. She would often flee to her father's house in order to recover from the injuries she received from her husband. In one instance, she even received a dislocated elbow. She was finally able to get her divorce, but the court granted full custody of her children to her ex-husband, who then threatened to kill her children if she did not remarry him. She was told multiple times that she should just work things out with her husband. But these are just the social issues. You can learn more about the legal issues in part 2.
Quiet, because now you're recorded. After an hour of strangling me and hitting me and throwing me against this place. Look at this fucking place. Look at this place. Look at this fucking place. Look at this place. This is where you threw my head against.
Hey, where are you going? Where are you going? Elena. Hey! Elena.
You think you can keep doing this to me? It ends now.
Look at me when I talk to you. It has everything for you to do with you sitting there and telling me.
Videos like that one is the reason why I always go above and beyond to share what I know and to empower you women to never settle for anyone. Any of the advice that I ever give is never about abusive relationships. If you're in an abusive relationship, my advice is always to leave. If your man is verbally abusive, if he is emotionally abusive, or if he's starting to be physically abusive, these men do not change. I don't care what he tells you. I don't care what he buys you. I don't care what you believe. He will never change. And things like this only get worse. I am begging of you, if you're in this situation, please seek help. I'm sorry to the lady that made this video. I'm sorry that you're going through this, but I want to let you know you're strong and that you're going to come out of this a better woman. You deserve the world and you deserve respect.
I'm proud to say I got out and as far away from him as possible. He still calls me a liar, and that's why I've never spoken up about
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Keep the knife with you. Keep the knife. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you who you think you fucking with. I'm gonna show you. Stab me, do whatever you want. I'm gonna show you with no weapon. I'm gonna show you with no weapon. Who you think I am? A bitch?
Get the fuck off of me.
Get ahead. Get hype and do
Get off of me.
Do that at hypeness. Get ahead. Get ahead. Get ahead. You wanna spit in my face?
You spit on me already.
And he spit back on me already.
You spit on me
He
twice.
spit back on me already.
You spit on me twice.
Yeah, he spit back on me already.
And you beat me.
Yeah, I
and
know.
you do everything.
And I beat you, right?
Move.
I'm fucking lying. Get tough guy.
Move.
I'm putting a weapon down. I'm not you. Get tough.
Hey my kings and queens, it's your girl Queen Rose, and we back at it again today with another video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification bell so you can be alerted when I drop another video pertaining to one of your favorite YouTubers, celebrities. Overall, let's keep it moving and let's keep it jumping. But first and foremost, I want to say, hola, ¿cómo estás? That means, hello, how are y'all doing today? And I really do hope y'all find yourself in good spirits. I really do hope y'all have a smile in your face. And if y'all don't find yourself in good spirits, just know you are loved it by each and every one of us. And better days are ahead for you guys. Just keep praying and keep your head up. Let's get to it. So you know, the month of October, it is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, as well as for Cancer Awareness Month. I'm sorry, I'm under a little bit of the weather, you know, but Domestic Violence Awareness Month is the month of October, where it gives more light and recognition for survivors, women's and men's, or, you know, kids and family that had dealt with all like certain type of domestic violence. You understand? Domestic violence is a place where it's very dark, a place where it hurts, a place where you're bruised, a place where, you know, you feel lost, you feel vulnerable, a place where you feel like there's no escaping. You understand? You know, a place where you feel like you're fighting for your life. Actually, you are fighting for your life. A place, you know, you feel like this is my last day. Would I be able to spend with my kids or will be able to see my family? You understand? Because you think with the partner you with that he is the one, and you think as he's the one, you feel like it's okay for that kind of love. And like I always tell everybody, love does not hurt. Love should not make you cry. Love should not make you bleed. Love should not give you bruises, and the list goes on. A lot of women, a lot of people that is in the domestic violence relationship or marriage or situation tends to find a way out, and some do not find a way out, sadly. And some have difficulty escaping from the hands of their significant, you know, lover. I feel like if you feel there ain't no way out, don't give up hope. Because in all honesty, you are speaking. We're not speaking, listening to a survivor from the hands of a man that she thought loved her as well, was in a very bad domestic violence. At the point, it was either my life or his life. You understand? I was always the type to never, to this day, I don't stay quiet for nobody. You understand? I always fall back, you know, and it's like fighting back causing more anger. You understand? And it was like a very toxic, poison place to be in. I remember when I almost lost my life, you understand? Because I felt like, oh, I could beat this one, you know, I could beat him, I ain't scared of him, you know, which I wasn't. But I know if I kept on in that relationship, that would be it. Unfortunately, I was lucky enough to escape. But a lot of women, a lot of individuals does not have that much luck. A lot of women tends to lose their life from the hands of their lover. I know one individual young lady that lost her life of the hand of her husband that she was supposed to marry. They got into a heated argument, a very heated argument. None of the family ever knew that she was in some type of domestic relationship. They loved that man. They got along with that man. The way she praised him on social media, people was blind. Understand? People was blind. They thought everything was good until one night, if I'm not mistaken, her oldest daughter or her mother received a phone call that their mother and their daughter was shot to death while she was trying to escape him. She ran to her house trying to escape him, and she died. He killed her. And it's sad because, like I said, a lot of women does not speak up. A lot of women are scared. Some, you know, people should not be playing when it comes to domestic violence. I see a lot of a couple YouTubers, you know, sometimes they think it's cute to lie. And there's people in real life that like to lie. And it's something that you cannot lie about when being in a domestic relationship. Because a lot of women lived it. A lot of women dealt with it. A lot of women endured it. The pain, the scar, the bruising. And if I'm not mistaken, as I've seen on TikTok, Ashanti's younger sister did a video. You could hear the man yelling at her, and she took a knife and he said something there. I'm gonna put the video on so y'all can see it for yourself. And that I know, and I read, she left him. But you see, she had bruises on her. He blacked her. If I'm not mistaken, she had a black and blue on her eye and bruises on her. You know, and a lot of women think that love. That's not love. That's not love, baby girl. You are loved it. Love should never hurt you. Love should not make you wake up in the morning, your body sore. You know, you enduring the aches and pains. You feel down. You don't feel like going on with life. You praying to God and saying, when is this going to end, Lord? When is he going to stop hitting me, Lord? God, if I'm going to say this, is he going to be angry, God? Is he going to strike me? And then you scared because you don't want your kids to see it. And your kids are seeing it and they thinking that's okay. And that is not okay. That is not okay. We are getting lost in the social media world where there's not too much people, you know, talking about domestic violence, talking about drug abuse, talking about, you know, gang affiliation, talking about real shit. But we're so accustomed to continue to talk about the bullshit. So I took this day out to bring awareness for Domestic Violence Awareness Month. You understand? We had to be the ear opener as well the embracer when you see or you know this person is dealing in some type of domestic abuse. Don't be quick to judge them. Just listen to them and just help them find a way, or just help giving them advice. But just be alerted. So when they ever trying to escape, you could be their safe haven. You could be their safe haven. Too many people we are losing. And it's sad because, you know, a lot of people think men can't get abused. Men get abused too. From women. You understand? Men get abused too. And that's not right as well too. You understand? They deserve as well not to hurt, because there's some men that are raised very well and don't believe not even raising an inch of a hand of a hair on a woman. And it's sad because, you know, they endure it and they don't get enough light. And when they do get enough light, people laugh at them and belittle them and call them names, which it needs to stop. And I'm glad Ashanti's sister, she got away, and many other actresses, celebrities, you know, endured domestic violence as well, and they never talked up. But like I said, if you know someone that is in a domestic relationship, be their ear and be their safe haven, and as well be an eye alert watching them as well. Because like I stated before, when I had my other YouTube channel before I decided to delete it, I know a significant person as well. You know, she dealt with domestic violence, and she dealt with a bad one, you know. He threw her with hot soup. Because she made it wrong. But may God be the glory, she left him. You know, it took time, but she left him. It's not a lot of people that escape. It's not. We got survivors to this day. Survivors to this day that left the hand of the monsters that they thought that loved them. Okay, and I'm here to say, and it's coming from me, Queen Rose. You could call me Rosie, Rose, whatever you want to call me. But I'm telling you, if you're listening to this, if you are right now, in any type of domestic violent relationship, marriage situation, you are strong enough to get away. You are braver than you ever know. You are stronger than you think. That man or that woman that is inflicting pain in you, that's not love. Love does not hurt. Love does not make you cry. Love does not make you bruise, bleed, or make you suffer. Get out while you can. Get out while you can. And you are never alone. Never alone. Find a place, find someone you could talk to that could help you escape. But if you could leave, leave. Because the next time you walk out that door, it may not be the next time you walking out the door. The next time could be in a body bag, where your family got to identify your body because you lost a life of the hands of a man or a woman you thought that loved you. Verbal abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse is not okay. Even sexual abuse is not okay, and that's not love. So as we in the month October know is the month for domestic violence awareness, start promoting it, start talking about it, and as well start being a safe haven for other fellow peers, women, men that as well is dealing with it and does not know how to escape. There are shelters, there are resources out there that could help you. I, Queen Rose, is a survivor for domestic violence. One thing about me, it was either me or him. Because I'm a firecracker, always has been. And I knew that was toxic, and I knew I had to go. I knew it was toxic. Because it was just too toxic. So if I could do it, and other women could do it, your life is worthy, whoever's listening, and whoever been through it. Escape, because that's not love. And I'm proud for each and every woman that escaped it, and every other man that escaped it. There is better life out there without love that hurts you. So as like I said, the month of October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, as well as Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I wish everybody just a happy life. I wish everybody blessings of life. Just pray. Pray for each and every soul individual that may be going through life in this world. Instead of mocking and putting people down and talking about people and doing evil things to one another, let's start doing better. Let's start doing better. Because like I say, it could be Today could be me, tomorrow could be you. You never know. You could be in the same shoe, in the same position of another person. I don't care if you think you got all the money in the world, all the materialistic in the world. Today could be me, tomorrow could be you. It's called humble. People need to be humble and stay humble. And start doing for others the way, if you was in the same position, you want others to do for you. So in the meantime, in between time, I wish each and every one of you love, peace, and light, and blessings. Know that you are you. You are loved it. Not only from me, from many people in the world, and especially from our Lord up in heaven. Stay humble, stay blessed up. And like I said, if you are in a domestic violent relationship or marriage, it's never too late to escape. Remember, you hold the victory from your pain or sorrow you are going through. You hold the victory to escape out and give yourself a second opportunity of life. You could be the testimony for another man and a woman that's in the same position of shoe that you was in or you was currently in. So never allow no one to shut your mouth. You have a voice, and a voice for a reason. Continue to talk about it. Continue to help others and bring others up. Until then, it's your girl Queen Rose, and I am out to the next video.
Perfect.